Welcome back to Blast from the Past Farming. Today's episode is freezing sweet corn. Went out and picked 5 gallon pails full, brought it in the house, husked it, and then we used a brush like this to brush the silk out from off of it underneath running water, real slow running water in the sink, and then get it all nice and clean. No silk. And then we put it in that big pot for 9 minutes. From there, we put it in the sink with cold water, cool it off, cut it off, and then measure out with a cup how many cups we need per family, because we're doing it for 3 families, myself, my daughters, and my sons. And then put it in the freezer on flat cardboard like this in cookie sheets, and get it all laid flat so it stacks better. And then once it's frozen, we just stack it up. It takes less room in the freezer that way. So in another 6 minutes, those 16 ears of corn will come out of there and into the cold water. Catch up with you a little bit. Now I'll grab the corn out of here. Put this in the cold water. Go get some more. Put this in the cold water with the other ones. One more. Set the timer. There. As you can see, the corn's cooling there in the sink. Gotta stir them around, because right around the corn the water gets pretty warm, so you stir it in a little bit. Some people cringe the way I do this, but you know, been doing it for umpteen years this way. Ooh, still hot. A little on the hot side. hold that knife at an angle, and away you go. Come close to cutting myself over the years, but never have. I just drop the ear in a little garbage bag and grab the next one. Take all the water off of it. Still a little bit on the warm side. Heard of people standing them upright and then using an electric knife on them. And there's some that you, little invention that you can slide it down a circle thing to cut it all off. But I prefer this method. Can't change spots on a leopard. So that's all you do is keep doing this. Excuse me. Turn your head and cough. Got some chocolate. You gotta fight your temptation not to keep eating this while you're doing this. Well, you get the gist of it now, so I'll catch up with you a little later. Got my hands off so I can shut the camera off. Well, I did 3 batches, or no, 2 batches, third one's in there, and this is how much it's going to take for my daughter and husband and 3 kids, so we'll measure that out and put the same amount in bags. Try to get a lot of hers done. That's what I got cut off so far. And I've got 22 seconds left on the timer in order to take the 3rd pot of corn off to get cooled. So, running another batch of cold water. So, catch up with you later. Well, we finished up with 15 meals with 3 cups in them for the daughter and her family. So now, I'm going to go out and pick 3 more 5-gallon buckets of sweet corn and get them husked and cleaned and froze yet today. 92 degrees out and it's supposed to hit almost 100 in the next couple days, so have to get it done before it gets too hard. Don't take long in this kind of heat. So out to the sweet corn patch I go. Ready? For some of the people, they don't know it, but for every one of these little silk that are on the corn, each one of them go down to individual kernels. So it's for every silk that gets pollinated, it's another kernel on the cob. Some people don't know that, but thought I'd let you know. And then the easiest way I found shuck to corn is if you split it up on top, you pull part of it down like this, snap it off, and you take your hand and then you just roll this around the back side, and you get 95% of the off, and it comes out pretty clean, and it just saves a lot of cleaning of the corn. Here, I'll do it again. Gotta get another one. Split it close to half, pull it down, take your hand and just pull that around the top. Go down here, snap it off. It's real simple. Doesn't take long to do a ear of corn. It's one job where I could sit to do. We had Japanese beetle out there in the field, and they'll chew the silk off. And if they chew some silk off before it pollinates, then you end up with kernels, or corn with kernels missing, just like here. That's because of the Japanese beetles. Here's some more, where they chewed them down too far and it couldn't pollinate. So that's what causes that. Like this silk is chewed back quite a ways, but I don't know if there's any damage on that one. I put a paper towel over the drain and a glass of water on each end of it to hold it down. That way the silk don't plug up the drain. It just filters through and away we go. So to get the silk off, we do it the easy way. Just let the water run real slow. We use this type of brush, and you just brush and spin, brush and spin. And if anything sticks out, we just pull it off. Go around about twice, and all the silk is off. Put it there to drain for a bit, and move it to the other side of the countertop. All you do is, and if there's any little tips bad, I just break them off here already. Well, my electric fence, as you can see down there, is doing its job. So far I have not seen any trace of raccoon damage in here at all. And for those that don't grow up on a farm and don't know, but on corn, this is the tassel up here. And you got your leaves and your stalk. And this is your silk. And when it's ready to pollinate, it's all real nice and light color like this, not drying out, but it's all nice and soft and damp. And for every silk, individual silk, pollen will hit that, each one of those individually, and it'll go down and make a kernel develop on the cob then. And this year we've had Japanese beetles out here, not too bad, but every so often you'll get a cob or ear of corn that a lot of this is chewed off about like that, and then there's some of the silk that are missing, and then by the time you husk it, as I showed on another part of the video here earlier, that there's kernels of corn that are missing on it. So, well, we got about, not quite half of the sweet corn froze that we want to yet. We did 8 5-gallon buckets of corn and then got them husked, froze and everything. But tomorrow we'll do at least another 8 or 10 5-gallon pails full. And then Wednesday, do that much more again, I guess. So technically, I guess we're about maybe a little over third, or about third done. So very time consuming, but our kids appreciate it. On Wednesday we'll have a little extra help because my son's coming over to help. He has his day off on Wednesday, so that'll be nice. Well, I think I'll end the video here, and please subscribe and like, and we'll catch you on the next video.